tournament, but this weekend was the first time you played the tournament in North Carolina.
Yeah.
What can you say about the quote-unquote home court advantage that the Charlotte fans brought on Thursday and today?
I mean, it was great, especially today because our fans, they brought the energy. There's a lot of Carolina blue in the stands, and we really relied on their energy today, and I think that really made a difference. And because like when you're playing the home court, kind of like a home court vibe, it feels good, and you got the crowd on your side, crowd cheering for you. It just makes you want to play harder and execute well. So I love playing in Charlotte, love playing in North Carolina because it felt like we was playing at home.
When you guys were down 12, 26-14, I know you probably have already talked about this.
Yeah.
About 9 minutes to go is when you guys finished the half, 26-5,
Yeah.
to have a 9-point lead in the half. First off, what was the key to that run in your eyes? And second, what does that feel like when you guys are just, when everything is clicking?
Yeah, I mean, I think the key was Paxton. He came off the bench ready to play, made some great time plays, a rebound, got some stops, found me in the corner. I think his energy off the bench really brought it, and that's what got us going on the run, and he was able to make that run. And we also got stops defensively. And once you hear the crowd getting into it, cheering UNC, and it gets us going as well. And that's the passion that we had to play with from start, but I was glad we was able to figure it out.
He had that kick three that passed you in the corner,
Yeah.
and I don't know if you saw it, but he had his hand in the air before you released the ball.
He probably knew it was good, yeah.
But when things are going like that,
Yeah.
does it feel like you guys are just unstoppable?
I mean, I think
As a player, not
yeah.
as a team, but as a player.
It just feels as if we're playing as a team, and that chemistry's there. Like as you said, like when Paxton threw it to me in the corner, and his hands were already up. That just shows how much love and belief we have in one another, and I just feel like we have the belief that we can do a lot of things.
Have you given any thought to LA?
Say that again, something?
Have you given any thought to LA and what's next and how to approach next week?
Yeah, I mean, Sweet 16, so kind of have the same approach, taking one game at a time and go out to LA, handle business, and see who we're playing. I don't know who we're playing yet, but just have that same approach, mindset that we had for the Charlotte in the second round.
I appreciate you. When you hit that, what did you see on that play for that corner? As you come down the court?
Yeah.
What are you thinking after you make it?
So I think it was a 3-on-2. Paxton had the ball. I think it was like Tyson, another guard. And I want to say Elliott was on the other wing, and I saw like they kind of like corralled Paxton a little bit, so I kind of just wanted to space out. And Paxton did a good job of kind of just penetrating, making two drop, come to him and then kick it out for me, and I was able to knock it down. And they called a timeout right there, and the place erupted. So that definitely got us going, got me going, got me fired up. But just those type of plays, I mean, those are momentum swings for us, and it gets us going, and it allows us to have a huge advantage going to halftime.
Where does this team's no flinch mentality kind of come from?
I think it's became from all year long, and just the way we battle in practice. I think that really ignites us in the games because we try to take each other's heads off. We battle. We're competitive in practice. So when it comes to the games, it makes it a lot easier. And everyone on this team wants to win. Everyone has a chip on their shoulder. Everyone has something to prove, and that's the type of mentality and mindset and type of team you want because that speaks success right there.
Armando said that he was thinking back to the Florida Atlantic scrimmage and how they were talking to you guys and kind of questioning you guys, and then you went out and showed them what's what.
Yeah.
Is that, you point to anything dating back even that far?
I mean, I think that just came with it because we had a new team and no one knew what to expect. No one knew who was what besides like me and Armando and Cormac because he played in the ACC. But they didn't really know how we were going to gel things together. And, I guess, you could accept their opinion a little bit just in terms of because it's a whole new team, whole new bunch of guys that's just trying to figure it out. But it was also early in the season, and everyone expected us to be undefeated then. So that kind of just fueled us as well because we knew what we had in the locker room was good and good enough to make this run that we're making.
Harrison talked a lot about the trash talk that Michigan State had going.
Yeah.
He said they talked more than any team that y'all might have played recently. Did y'all use that as fuel? And then what was that banter like between the two of y'all?
I mean, we always use it as fuel just in terms of teams coming at us, thinking that they could punk us, and we just like to let our game do the talking. We don't like to get into the talking trash and whatnot because that's not us. Our games displays all of that, and we do a good job of kind of just keeping our composure and don't get into that.
Was that it that they felt like they could punk y'all? I
mean, I guess on their end they probably thought that, but we knew in this locker room of how gritty we are. We been in different type of games and battles that came down to the wire. They were dogfight type of games. So this was nothing new for us.
RJ, I know you're perfectly content taking 22, 24 shots a game if you have to, but
Yeah.
when you don't have to, like the other day and like today,
Yeah.
how much better is this team when you don't have to take so many shots?
I mean, we're a lot better because you can see everyone contributing in so many ways. And I don't know how many guys we have in double figures today, but I feel like 4. Yeah, so, I mean, that's championship basketball right there. And when you have everyone that's dialed in and making shots and making plays, that's winning basketball, and that's going to help us along.
We talk a lot about Cormac and Harrison contributing, being that third scorer sometimes.
Yeah.
The 3 of you were 10 of 19 combined for 3 today. How different are you guys? That
Yeah.
puts you guys at a completely different level.
Yeah, I mean, that's efficiency right there. I mean,
Yeah.
I think it also just speaks of us finding each other. I think we did a good job of just kind of just playing off each other. Mondo was able to, face a double team and find open guys like Jay Witt dive into the basket, found Harrison for a 3. For myself, finding Mondo the short roll, like just stuff like that and plays like that. That allows us to be great and allows us to come up with runs and make winning plays.
They were hanging around, real quickly, one last question. They were hanging around, it was down 5, I think, with 8 minutes left.
Yeah.
You guys went on a 14-2 run to put them away. Did you sense their energy, their juice kind of drained during the course of that run?
I didn't sense theirs, but I sensed ours. And the way we came out the first 4 minutes and the second 4 minutes of the second half was great. And we relied on our energy rather than theirs. And we was able to make a run, get stops, and then finish on the offensive end.
RJ, sometimes it seems like they go trying to beat you up personally, like punch you in the face.
Yeah.
One time you got fouled under the basket, you sort of just stood there for a second. Like, do you see